All right, well, what do you say we finish up this section 10-1, sequences as functions? We're back over here at the last example on page 664, example 6, classifying sequences. And we're going to look at three different sequences in this guided practice, and we're going to try to determine, is it an arithmetic sequence, a geometric sequence, or neither? So let's look at the first one. So we got a sequence here, 5/3, 2, 7/3, and 8/3. And so they throw in this fraction here just to try to confuse us. One whole number, which is a 2. So let's see here. Well, first I want to check to see if it's an arithmetic sequence. And so what is 5/3? If I rewrite 5/3 as a mixed number, that is going to be 1 and 2/3. Then we got 2. And 2 is the same as 6/3. Okay. 7/3, 8/3. Okay. If I use it, rather than use the 2, if I just express it as 6/3, and then here, let's scratch that and let's go back to 5/3, then I can see that my common difference between here and here is 1/3, and my common difference between 6/3 and 7/3 is 1/3, and my common difference between 7/3 and 8/3 is also 1/3. And so I have an arithmetic sequence with a common difference. Found a common difference, makes it an arithmetic sequence. I'm going to abbreviate that as 1/3. All right, cool. Let's look at one more. All right, so here we've got a sequence: 2, -3/2, or 3/2, a +9/8, and then a -37/32. Well, I can already rule out that it's not an arithmetic sequence because we go from a positive number to a negative number to a positive number to a negative number. That tells me right there I can't have a common difference if I'm switching signs back and forth like that. So if I want then to determine if it's a geometric sequence, then I'm going to need to start by dividing this -3/2 by 2. Let's see what we get when we do that. And I'm going to remember to put this in parentheses. So let's see, my parentheses, -3/2 on my calculator, close my parentheses, divide it by 2, hit enter, and I get -0.75, or -3/4. Okay, so I've got a common ratio here of, and it'll be times -3/4. All right, let's check the next one, because we don't know if it's a geometric or a neither. We've ruled out the arithmetic, and I'm going to hit parentheses 9/8, close my parentheses, divided by parentheses -3/2, close parentheses, and I also get -0.75, or -3/4. So we're looking pretty good that this is geometric. With a common ratio of -3/4. But I want to make sure, so I'm going to go ahead and test this next interval right here too. And so I'm going to hit parentheses, -27 divided by 32, close parentheses. I'll put that in wrong. Parentheses, -27 divided by 32, close parentheses, divided by parentheses 9/8. And that also gives me -3/4 or times -3/4. So I can pretty well be assured that this is in fact a geometric, a geo sequence, because I have a common ratio of -3/4 or -0.75. Geometric sequence. Now we got one more and we're finishing it up. Okay, last one here. We're going to try to determine, is this arithmetic, is it geometric, or is it neither? And I've got a sequence -4, 4, 5, -5. Well, let's see. Common difference between 4 and -4 is, or -4 and 4 is 8. Well, 8 plus 4 doesn't equal 5. There, I could rule out the arithmetic sequence. Let's see, geometric. If I take 4 and divide it by -4, that's -1. Well, 4 times -1 does not equal 5. It's just going to equal -4. So it's not geometric either. And so this is neither arithmetic or geometric. And that's because there is no common difference, meaning it's not an arithmetic, or a common ratio, geometric. So it's a big fat neither. All right, there we go. We took a look at all three. You get to do some practice now. Get busy. Do y'all.